Stuart Law, thanks for joining us at Lords ahead of this week's County Championship clash with Gloucestershire. You must be hugely frustrated that once again it was that one bad session that cost us the game down in Taunton. I know after the opening two losses there was some frank words spoken in the dressing room. Was it more of the same after last week's defeat?
Yeah, look, I think we got to the stage where the players know where they need to improve. We constantly keep making the same mistakes, but it's not through lack of effort, lack of trying. It's not a physical, it's not a technical thing. It's purely mental blockage at the moment. So, we do keep talking about ways to get out of those situations. It's very easy to sit there and say it in words, but until they get out there and play it and understand what we are talking about, we've just got to keep fighting and finding a way. Pete said it really, really well at the end of the last game that the senior players in that situation have got to stick their hand up. They've got to help the youngsters through and guide them through a situation like that to make sure they understand how to do it as well. So look, we're not. It's been a frustrating start, as you say. We haven't given up any hope of playing any part of the summer. We're really looking forward to the next contest and getting everything right. If we get it right, we play good cricket.
How, as head coach, do you address the need for 100% focus in all sessions?
Yeah, well, you shouldn't really have to ask that. That should be a given. And our boys are focused. They're very, very much wanting to, perform. I think at times we need to tell them to switch off. They probably think about it too much away from the cricket ground overnight, leading up to their time in the middle. So, cricket, it's a tough game, so you really have to learn how to relax. If you can learn how to relax, clear your thoughts, clear your head, you tend to go out and perform better. We're just working out ways how to do that.
Looking on the positives, we were once again on top for large parts of the game, and you must have been pleased with the performance of the seamers again, especially Finney picking up a fifer.
Yeah, look, and the bowlers, they've been holding centre court at the moment. They continually get us into games, out of games, in front in games. So, they're doing a great job. It's hard work for them, I understand that. Our batters probably need to give them a bit more rest in between innings, so they can fire up and do it again in the second innings. But, the bowlers have been doing a great job. Our batters haven't been that bad. We just need to put together two good innings every game. If we do that, we have got the bowling to trouble a lot of teams. And we showed that against Surrey here a couple of weeks ago. So it's nice to be back at Lords. Looking forward to, the contest with Gloucester.
And a word on Robbie White, who is showing you exactly what you want to see with the applications he's putting in.
Yeah, brilliant. Really pleased for Robbie. He keeps falling agonisingly short of his first class 100, but if he keeps getting 92 every time, he won't be too disappointed, I think. But another one, we spoke about, there's plenty of opportunities. He faces a lot of balls. And he's just got to find an extra, 10, 15, 20 runs, singles in that number of balls he faces to get to that three figures. I believe once he gets to there, he'll get a few.
And looking ahead to this week, what changes have you implemented in the squad to face Gloucestershire?
Well, we had Ethan Bamber resting, Toby Rowland-Jones resting, so they both come into our squad. Looking forward to having that control back that Ethan brings. He's been our best performed seamer, along with Tim Murtagh. He's been our best performed seamer this season, so great to have them back. Other than that, it's pretty much unchanged.
And on Gloucestershire, we come up against a couple of former Middlesex lads in their squad who'll be looking to do well here. What do you make of this week's opponents who currently sit on top of this group?
Yeah, they've played some good cricket. They're well led by Ian Harvey, who doesn't like playing defensive cricket, likes playing aggressive cricket, and they've chased down totals in the fourth innings to win games, and almost from nowhere. So, they're a good side. They're playing good cricket at the moment. We're looking forward to locking horns with them this week. A few of our guys have got a point to prove, as do Gloucester, and coming to the home of cricket just tends to lift the opposition that little bit extra as well. So we're going to have to be on our guard and play really well. They're a competitive team. They don't go away. They love a fight. So we need to match that with our attitude, particularly in the field. If we do that, we stand a good chance of getting something out of the game.
And finally, Stuart, 4 games in, 1 win, 3 losses. How many games of our remaining 6 matches do you see us needing to win to finish in the top 2 of this group?
Well, 6 would be lovely, yeah. Yeah, it's never that easy to sit here and predict, but you know, I think if we're close to playing pretty good cricket for 4 days. You know, we're playing good cricket for 2.5 at the moment. If we can extend that to 3 days for a start, you know, it goes well to completing matches. So we just need to, you know, whatever we do in the first innings, we need to back it up in the second. You know, particularly with bat in hand. Once we start putting runs on the board and totals for our bowlers to bowl at, we become it's a different game. So that's the focus for us. If we do that, we'll win most of our games.
Stuart, thanks for your time. All the best of luck this week.
Cheers, Liz.